Well, even though neither of my parents finished college, it was just something that was probably expected of me. It was just, there was no choice. It was just the next logical step. And I also just thought or remember back in the 8th grade, I had a teacher who told my mom she'd probably be best suited for a community college, that kind of material. And so I remember that as being like a motivator kind of thing that made me decide to go to college. So I wanted to go to a university. I'm not for sure if I can pinpoint exactly who inspired me to go to college. I guess my sister, might have been a motivator, an inspiration. I also remember going back to probably my 3rd year of college, working with the Career Center finally, Mrs. Louise Stone. She was a career counselor at the time, and so she helped me with internships and the such. And so that kind of helped me focus more. I missed out a lot on college. I remember looking back at my college years, I spent a lot of time finding parking places, waiting on buses, and all that kind of stuff. So I really, by commuting, I felt a big disconnect from the university as a college student. I certainly didn't get the feel of being a college student from living on campus, being in a community, or any community for that matter. I didn't utilize the resources around. I came to class, went home, went to work, that type of thing. So I really didn't focus a lot on being a full-time student. Well, I remember about 2.5 years into college, still not really knowing what I wanted to do, not having a career, or not having a clear direction. My mother, by chance, introduced me to this young lady, Grace Gray Gorell. At the time, she was an agricultural extension agent here at Fayette County. And she just piqued my interest in youth development. And so that in turn got me really interested in working in 4-H as a staff member, etc. And it also got me interested in family studies, at the time is what it was called. That is a major with the School of Human Environmental Sciences. So I also got connected with my advisor at that point, Mrs. Louise Gladstone, and I kind of had the renewed motivation to finish school. It piqued my interest. I really got excited about the classes. I started making A's because I enjoyed the subject. And to this day, I still maintain contact with Grace. She is, in fact, my mentor. She still teaches here through the College of Agriculture. And so I learned through her as well, and I work with Mrs. Gladstone. The adversity of not getting involved in the communities, again, not living in a residence hall, not hanging out with folks with similar interests that I have, not utilizing all the resources at the university. Those were some of the adversities I faced. Being a first-generation student, I really didn't have the whole process down pat. My older sister went off to college 3 years prior to me, but she was out of state, so I really didn't have a lot of direction. So I was kind of going blinded and just didn't really have the direction I needed. The study, for sure, for study skills, brushing up on study skills, that would be one of the main things. Attending the academic orientation, I think, course, the UK 101, is most important for students, especially first gen. That's where they'll learn where all the resources are on campus. They might learn about all those in their 4 years here, or 4 years plus, but they'll learn in the first 8 weeks or so, you know, where everything is. Get to know their faculty. Those are huge resources, and the faculty can help them with a lot of just really good information. Their advisors are important. I think first gen really need to come together and get involved in the first generation student organization. That's important because the more students that get involved, you have a voice on campus. So that's important. Well, I have a list of ideas that I can throw out to first generation students. You know, I always tell students coming in, they have two options. They can come in to get an education, or they can come in to get the degree. Now, I know we want both, obviously, but there's so many aspects of getting an education that make your college experience worthwhile and memorable. Other pieces of advice I would give first generation students is to stay on campus as much as possible. It's very difficult because we've got family and other responsibilities back home. Stay on campus, attend classes, know that the person to your left or to your right or in front of you is just you're as equal as they are, and you're going to succeed as much as they are. It doesn't matter your background. I also would advise our students to get involved as soon as possible. Obviously live on campus, especially in a community with like-minded students, so they're motivated by their peers, and again, get involved in especially their major student organizations. That provides a lot of leadership experience and networking with faculty. And just also one of my biggest, I'm an advocate of it, is to take a career inventory. If you're not 100% sure you know what you want to do, even if you're a third-year student, you know, and you're not 100% sure or second guessing, go and take a career inventory and really pay attention to the results. And, you know, don't come to college with these rose-colored glasses on thinking I'm going to become a doctor or a lawyer or something like that just because my family or community, you know, feel that that's what I need to do.